Hi, Dr. Shirley Kent, owner of Kent Integrative Physical Therapy, and I'm going to talk to you today about thoracic spine mobility and why it's important for shoulder health and for core stabilization. So your shoulder blade sits on your rib cage, which is directly attached to your thoracic spine. So if you have thoracic spine limitations in mobility or stiffness, it's going to impact how well your rib cage is moving as a whole. If your rib cage is not moving very well, it means that your shoulder is not going to move very well because it's not going to allow the shoulder blade to glide very smoothly, and it's going to impact your ability to perform an overhead motion. This can be pretty significant for your overhead lifter or for those of you who have to perform repetitive overhead motions for either your work or for whatever activity that you have to do. When you have that limitation, what it leads to is it's going to lead to compensation, and it's going to lead to just overall poor joint mobility, which will eventually lead to injury, especially if you're doing a lot of heavy repetitive lifting. So when you're also having lack of thoracic spine mobility that's impacting rib motion, it's also going to impact your breathing. Why that is important is because your diaphragm needs to be able to expand fully for not just respiration, but to stabilize the spine. The diaphragm is not just a muscle for respiration, but it also directly attaches to your lower thoracic and upper lumbar spine. So when you can't fully engage the diaphragm, you lose that stabilization in that upper lumbar area. This can be specifically important for your heavy lifters who have to be wary about protecting their back and not hyperextending. And that thoracolumbar junction, which is the upper lumbar area, lower thoracic area, tends to be an area that will hyperextend if you don't have proper stabilization. So I hope you found this information helpful and that you incorporate the following stretches in the next segment of this video into your daily routine, not just for spinal health, but for shoulder health and just overall mobility in your daily routine.